before he lost the game to Liem to decide the match in tiebreaks, where he eventually won. On 14 points now. Here we go.
And wow, it's 1v3 for Magnus Carlsen. This brings back shades of Adiban last season when this was really trendy. They started calling them
a move, this 1v3, that is considered a bad move, like some of the other openings we've seen Magnus do.
The big problem with it is that it doesn't actually challenge for the center. So it does allow black a free game, but in return, you know, white gets...
Thinking for a long time. Very surprising. I'm expecting him either to push white's e-pawn forward or bring white's knight out. But yeah, Pragg doesn't look concerned at all. Remember as well, this was popularized by Adiban last year, an Indian player. Adiban played on the same Olympiad team as Praggnanandhaa. For sure they've discussed this before, and this will not cause any surprises. Often b3 is only played at the top level nowadays for psychological value, for kind of surprise shock value there, and he's not going to surprise Pragg.
And well, Magnus has played this a handful of times. I remember him doing something, I think he played it against Anish Giri, and I'm pretty sure he played it against Wesley So. And I also remember a long time ago that Wesley also did DVD on 1v3. I mean, I heard the story. Now this is just rumors that he didn't want to reveal any of his preparations. So he goes, no, I'm not going to do a mainstream opening on my DVD. I'm just going to cover this move, 1v3.
That was quite a few years. just as quick, unfortunately, for Pragg here, and that pawn is 2 squares away. The black knight has to stop it, but now we will see white's knight do a bit of a dance. It will drop back, and it will try to kick away this defender, the black knight. White can also create a path in for his king by doing that.
Yeah,
White's knight is going to move.
But white does have to be accurate. The winning attempt is actually to move the knight back to the 3rd row, to the e3 or g3 squares, and maneuver itself that way. If it actually sprung forward to the d6 square, that would actually turn the tables and it would be a draw.
Ivanka?
If you went to d4, it's also winning.
That to me is the most logical here.
It's so impressive stuff by the world number 1, and he will now be 1 draw away from winning the tour finals.
Yeah, he was on the brink of defeat, and also Wesley had let it slip. Duda was about to win. Suddenly, both games around the same moment they turned around, and here we go. White's knight is irrelevant. It's key to go after black's piece, and look at the 2 pawns. White is clearly ahead in any race. Nothing to do. Pragg has to move his knight out of the way. He can move it to g5, he can retreat it to f8 with a check. Either way, white is going to continue chasing that black knight.
And unfortunately, after this knight moves to the square, you can actually just capture the pawn and attack the knight, and you're still winning. And this looks so natural.
Yeah, remove the final defender of that black knight. The knight has to retreat, it has to blockade. Knights, we say, are normally good blockaders, but just, again, it's these A and H pawns. They're the only pawn they struggle against. And here we go, Pragg is going to resign. No way to stop white's pawn anymore. Magnus does take the win.
Incredible, winning the 2nd in a row. Magnus Carlsen is up by 2 points, and he can not only decide the match, he can win the tour finals in the next game.